6:08, happy Friday, everybody. You made it to the end of the week, and what a hot, sweaty, nasty week it's been. Mark Arum going to keep you smiling, hopefully, on your ride home with the bananas with you till 8 in the p.m. I want to talk about vacation, because I think after this week, back to school, and it's been 100 degrees, heat index 106. We all need a vacation.
Oh, I'm ready for one.
Deb Green found this amazing stat, Longoria, that workers in the United States in 2018, that was last year, if you're keeping score at home, had 768 million unused vacation days. Think about that. We left on the table as a nation 768 million vacation days unused.
Dang.
And I'm looking around my staff. I know you didn't leave any unused. I know Chuck didn't leave any.
Maybe a couple.
Deb Green, I would imagine, you left some vacation on the table last year.
I get 0 days off.
0 paid days off?
Yeah. Wow. So I don't have any vacation to leave.
You don't have anything to leave on the table. So we're now in a, for the at least temporarily, we've got this unlimited PTO policy here at WSB Radio, and I think it's going to go away soon, because I see mother blankers abusing this thing left and right. I mean, like crazy.
But that's for full-time salary people,
Correct.
Right? Yeah.
Correct. So
yeah, I'm not part of that.
Yeah, but I've in the past left. Tomorrow, by the way, is my 22 year anniversary at WSB.
Wow, where are we going?
Monkey Joe's.
All right.
Celebrating Monkey Joe's.
Nice.
So I've been here for a long time, 22 years. Tomorrow's my 22nd anniversary. And I've had varying policies when it comes to PTO. When I first started, it was 4 hours a day, $8 an hour. I had no paid time off. I wasn't here it was 5 years before I became full-time and started getting paid time off. But the policy was, if you left vacation on the table at the end of the year, you could roll it over.
Right.
Like rollover minutes, you could roll over the vacation day. And then they eventually ended that. Why, I don't know. I guess they said, use it or lose it. And the company's like, well, let's let them lose it. So that stopped. And then you had to get all your vacation. But I, on occasion, even then, would let vacation days lapse. Like I would leave 4 days on the table. So I get it. That's a stunning number to me. 768 million unused vacation days in the United States of America last year. That's a stunning amount. I'm going to use up. Well, I have no limit, so I guess. Yeah. I guess I will be leaving some on the table. I could take off the rest of the year, I guess.
I try to plan all my time off at the beginning of the year, so I can time it out.
I generally can only take vacation in certain months, and December's 1 month I can do it, because with the combination of TV ratings periods and radio ratings periods, I'm restricted. Like I can't go anywhere in February, May, November, October, I can't go anywhere. September, I can't go anywhere. So I'm very restricted when it comes to vacation days. So usually I got to get them all in December. Like I'll take the last 3 weeks of December off just to get my vacation days. But that's a big number. That's a big cascajone on the table. 768 million vacation days went unused. That's insane. And we're one of the few Western countries, Longoria, that doesn't have guaranteed vacation days. So your alleged hometown, home country of Mexico, you are, it's legally required. You get 6 paid vacation days a year in Mexico.
That's not bad.
Yeah, 0 in the United States. Canada gets 10. Israel, Jews Nugget, you get 11. Japan 10. Australia 20. These are mandated by law how many paid days off a year you get. South Korea 15, Chile 15, Germany 20, Spain 22, France 25, and the United Kingdom 28.
Do you see why I want to move to London?
Yeah, 28 you're guaranteed by law 28 vacation days.
So they have to give you that no matter what.
Wherever you're working.
A month. That's nice.
Whether you're working on a farm in Scotland or you're working on the Revenant website, you get 28 vacation days a year in the United Kingdom.
Nice.
I can tell you, with all of our family that lives over there, it's pretty common for them to go like 2 weeks at a time. Like they think it's ridiculous when we visit for 4 days and they're like, you're leaving already? Aren't you going to go here, here too? Yeah.
It's a different culture.
Yes.
I mean, if it's working for them, I guess. I mean, United Kingdom, France, Spain,
Jay Black can
Germany.
go over there. He'll just start off with 30 days.
The start of Jay Black's vacation time. I just wanted to know if you are the person that uses up all your vacation every year, or do you leave vacation days on the table? And if so, how come? 404-872-0750, 1-800-WSB Talk. I used to leave a ton of vacation on the table there was like a 3-year period where in my contract, There was a person that worked here at the station that was my mortal enemy. I've talked about this person many times. And I despise this person so much that I had it in my contract. If I had to work traffic with them, if I had to share a shift, morning drive, PM drive, whatever, I would get half a comp day.
Nice.
And scheduling-wise, I wound up with 9 extra weeks of vacation a year.
Weeks?
Oh,
wow.
Yeah.
Obviously, they didn't listen to you.
Extra weeks of vacation a year because just of scheduling. Like, I had to work with this person. And
this pretty good grift you had there.
It was amazing. But I still celebrated when they fired that person. Even though I lost 9 weeks of vacation a year, I was like, it's not worth it. But that was back in the day when you could roll it over.
Yeah.
So I would roll 6
I like
weeks
that
over
those
here.
days where you could roll them over. You could roll over 5 of them, I think.
When my dad retired, so he was working for the public school system, they cut a check for your unused vacation and sick days.
That's what I had in my very first job. I could, if I didn't use stuff, I could cash it out.
Yeah. So I can't even imagine. Like, my dad had like 3 years because he never called in sick. That's why
my grandfather was the same way. They wrote up an article about him. It was like 1,000 and something hours or something.
So I think I'm pretty sure my dad got stroked a big check. A big check. 92 degrees on Peachtree Street, sad to say. Back up to an 8.5 on the Mark Arum Show back sweat meter. 786 million unused vacation days in 2018. Are you some of the people that use all your vacation? Do you leave it on the table? And if so, why? Ricky kicks us off in Alpharetta. Ricky, welcome to the Mark Arum Show.
How you doing, Mark?
What up, Ricky?
Hey. Yeah, I mean, I used to work in the legal business. And then, what they did was, at the time, they said you could cash out your,
unused comp time.
Exactly.
Yeah.
And so I would cash it out generally towards December to buy presents for Christmas and whatever else. Okay, fine. And then they cut that off, and it was like, well, okay, whatever. But the point was, I never took vacation because if I took a week off, I would come back to the office and there would be so much overload of work.
Yeah, understood. But you shouldn't. I get that.
It would take me a week just to catch up.
But still, I think vacation time is so important. It really is. My schedule might be a little wonky, so I think so a little more. If you're working a 9 to 5, I can imagine vacation time is a necessity as well. But when you're waking up twice a day like me, like, I need time to just totally decompress. And when I take vacation now, Longoria, I sleep half of it. It's just, I'm just knocked the blank out. Now, Chuck, who works a less tedious schedule.
What are you talking about?
Chuck goes on vacation. He can go hunting, go climbing, fishing, sailing, whatever. He doesn't need time to recharge. He gets to recharge at work.
Yeah, I'm very active
before he gets
That's a
here.
good point. I'm very active on my vacation.
Like, I'm not doing anything on my vacation but sleeping. So, but I think a vacation, I hate that people are leaving vacation days on the table. You should use them if at all possible. Ross is up next on the Mark Arum Show. Hello, Ross.
What's up?
What's going on, brother?
I'm sitting here thinking about the 3 weeks that I usually roll over in December or cash out anything over that because I don't get time to take vacation.
Why is that? Is it because you're so needed at work?
Yes, I'm needed at work, but like the other guy said, you take a few days off, you come back, the workload's twice as much.
Yeah. But that shouldn't, but fine, but that shouldn't be your problem. The people that are covering you on vacation, they need to step it up. I mean, you need time to unwind, Ross. I mean, we're not machines,
Yeah. But, they still they let you cash in at the end of the year because anything over 3 weeks, which is what I've accrued in the years I've worked for the company I do, I take it home with me.
Yeah. Well, I'm okay with that. I would rather you use the vacation and recharge and relax and breathe some life into you. But if they're going to pay for it, then that's okay. I just don't want that stuff going unused. If you own your own business, your own boss, how do you deal with vacation? How do you take vacation days? All the small business owners I know, they never go on vacation. They're working 365 days a year, 6 on a leap year, Longoria. We're going to come back more of your calls talking about vacation. Deb Green comes up with an amazing stat. Last year, American workers left 768 million vacation days on the table. We got to stop doing that on the Mark Arum Show. Welcome Welcome back to the show. We got some breaking news, apparently some sad breaking news out of Hollywood.
Where is Hector?
TMZ reporting that Peter Fonda has died at the age of 79. Peter Fonda, the son of Henry Fonda, the younger brother of Jane Fonda, and the father of Bridget Fonda. You might remember the blonde actress in the 80s. She was pretty big. Apparently has died at the age of 79. Peter Fonda, best known for his role in Easy Rider, that classic cult hit. What was that? 1969 that came out. He played Wyatt in Easy Rider. So Peter Fonda apparently dead at the age of 79. Sorry to bring that sad news. It is sad for me that Americans left 768 million vacation days on the table unused last year. Do you use all your vacation days? And if not, why? 404-872-0750, 1-800-WSB-TALK. Dale joins us on the Mark Arum Show. Hello, Dale.
Hey, Mark. This is not about me, but my brother, he moved down here right after we did in '89 and worked for the government. His first job was for the Federal Reserve Bank in Atlanta, and then his last job was for the CDC, and, worked there for probably 20, 25 years, and he got a new boss that he didn't really see eye to eye with.
Let's go, Dale. Let's go. Hit the horse, brother. Hit it.
He applied for a new job and didn't get it he found out he didn't get it on a Friday, a month before his 62nd birthday.
Wow. All right, hang on, Dale. Chuck will hear the rest of that story. I don't have a lot of time in this hour, Deb Green. I don't want to rush people, but I don't have a lot of time. This is the Doug Turnbull hour of the Mark Arum Show. Mike's in Norcross. Mike, welcome to the program.
How you doing this evening?
What's up, Mikey?
The company I work for used to, at the end of the year, we could turn any unused vacation time back in and get paid for it.
Yes.
Well, that was any amount until a couple of years. People turned in over 100 hours back, so they cut it back to 80 hours. You had from
That's 2 weeks.
up until the 2 weeks, up to March to use those 2 weeks. If you didn't use it, you lost it. But you could turn it in and get paid for it. And
I like companies that allow that. I like the companies that'll pay you out. I like the companies that will roll you over. But I really think Americans need to take more vacation. This is a hectic world. You need time to recharge, Longoria. You especially. You got the jobs. You got the kids.
I'll be off Monday, by the way.
You got those peanut butter cheese crackers. Ugh. You need time to recharge the battery. When we come back, more of your calls talking about vacation days and vacation policies. 404-872-0750, 1-800-WSB-TALK.
Hi, this is John McGinley. You're listening to the Mark Arum Show. I celebrate Mark's entire catalog.
Don't forget, folks, over the weekend, if you get a chance, head to WSBRadio.com or the WSB Radio app and register for a chance to win $500, $600, $700, heck, even $1,000 worth of free gas. Begins, I believe, next week. We start drawing the winners at 8 a.m., 10 a.m., 4 p.m., 5 p.m., throughout the day. Easy for me to say. Throughout the day, we're going to be calling free gas winners online at WSBRadio.com. Speaking of winners, I don't know if you remember this, Longoria. I was talking earlier this week about the never-ending pasta pass from Olive Garden. So they do this thing where they sell a pasta pass for $100, and you get all-you-can-eat pasta, soup, salad, and breadsticks for 9 weeks for $100. This year, they were going to do 50 special people that the first 50 people to buy that pasta pass had the $400 option to upgrade for a lifetime pass. And we debated that on the air, and man, I think you have to do that, right? And the more I've been thinking about it, like, what a protection against being hungry and homeless. Like, who knows what's going to happen with our lives, right? You never know.
Well, yeah.
But if you have that pasta pass and you're homeless,
have pasta.
You'll always have pasta. I love that. It's like insurance. It's like homeless insurance.
Okay.
You'll never.
That's the best way anybody's described that.
It's homeless insurance. Yeah. You'll never have to beg for a meal. I mean, you can if you want, Deb. But if you have that pasta pass, you'll never go hungry again. Amazingly, of those 50 people that won that lifetime pasta pass, one of them was a Mark Arum Show listener. His name is Richard. He joins us on the show. Richard, first off, congratulations on being one of the 50 winners of the never-ending pasta pass, my friend. Congrats, buddy.
Thank you, Mark. And Thank you for announcing it on the air.
So you didn't even know about this till we talked about it on the air. Tell us what happened after you heard about it. How did you actually end up winning the Never Ending Pasta Pass?
So I actually heard about it on Wednesday. I was listening to your podcast, and I went home, talked to my wife, and was like, I have to do this. I mean, who wouldn't, right?
It's a no-brainer, exactly.
Right. And so then I set an alarm for 1:50 yesterday.
Yes.
And then I just started preparing and set up my computer so I could do everything quickly. And when it opened at 2 o'clock, I had the order confirmation. It was still 2 o'clock when I had the order confirmation.
And you were one of the first 50 people to buy the Never Ending Pasta Pass. And at that point, Olive Garden gives you option to upgrade to the Lifetime Pass for $400 more.
Yeah, they actually sent out an email at about 9 o'clock today.
Oh, so
letting me know that I had won it.
So you didn't even know about it till this morning. That's amazing.
Yeah.
And that's when you reached out to me to thank me for tipping you off to that. What's your significant other think about this, that you get free pasta now for life?
She thinks I'm a bit crazy, but she's happy for me.
So have they given you the details yet? I'm assuming it's just you, right? Is this thing transferable?
It's just me. I have to present my ID every time I use it. And they give you a list of options, right? So you pick your noodle, your sauce, your topping. And there's when you do the math, it's over 1,100 different options.
Wow. So
if I go once a week, that's something like 22 years before I have the same thing twice.
That's amazing. And it's homeless insurance. No matter what happens, Richard, if your wife leaves you, you lose your job, you're on the streets, you're still getting fed. You're still going to Olive Garden and getting Never-Ending Pasta.
That's exactly it. I mean, I've been there before. I've lost everything before. And had to really watch every dollar. And now, if that happens again, the OG's taking care of me as far as food goes.
I'm the OG, the Olive Garden.
Can you go every day, or does it just have to be once a week?
You can go twice a day if you want.
Twice a day? Yeah, that's what I'm saying, Longoria. It's homeless insurance.
That is.
The local Olive Gardens can be really mad when homeless Richard keeps showing up twice a day.
That's right.
But it's
camp out behind the trash can there.
Now, I'm very happy you won, and I'm glad a Mark Arum Show listener won. I'm sad it's non-transferable because I legitimately was going to offer you $2,000 for it on the air right now.
Whatever.
I promise you I was, Longoria. What happens if Maya leaves me? What happens if I lose this job? If I have $2,000 now,
right.
I don't know.
Not later.
Yeah, I might not later. I probably won't later. So I was going to offer him $2,000 for it. Would you have sold it for $2,000, Richard?
Food for life? I don't think so.
No. See,
I'm 36 years old. I got plenty of time.
Oh, you got a whole... All right, talking to Richard, he won the Never-Ending Pasta from the Pasta Pass from the OG, the Olive Garden. If you don't mind, Richard, once a week, can we check in with you and just see what you've been up to and how often you're using it?
Absolutely. I'd love that.
I would. And when could you start? When do you get the actual card? When does this kick off?
So I get the card September 23rd.
Oh, what a red letter day in Richard's life history. September 23rd till the end of time. You get Never-Ending Pasta from Olive Garden. I'm really happy for Richard. Thank you for listening to the podcast. Folks don't know you can listen to the podcast if it's not convenient to listen live. Just download it at iTunes or WSBradio.com. Congratulations, my friend.
Hey, thank you, Mark.
There you go. See, it pays to listen to the Mark Arum Show.
It does.
You can win free gas next week with Von Hessler.
Or you can spend $500 this week.
And get pasta for life. Yeah. Homeless insurance. I literally would. I thought about it today. I'm like... You're guaranteed food for life. That's worth way more than $500. Good job. I'm glad a Mark Arum Show listener won one of that. All right, we're going to come back, finish up with your calls, talking about vacation. 404-872-07... 404. Slow down, Mark. 404-872-0750. 1-800-WSB Talk. On Twitter and Instagram at Mark Arum. This is the Mark Arum Show.
And Doug.
Alan joins us in Kennesaw. Alan, welcome to the Mark Arum Show, my friend.
Hey, Mark. Thanks for having me.
What's up, Al?
So, not only do I take my vacation time every year, which is about 4 weeks, but I work for one of those companies that used to allow you to roll vacation over.
Oh, yeah.
And they switched it to one of these flexible policies where we don't accrue, but we're allowed unlimited time. So I have 5 guys that report to me. And part of their performance goals every year is to take at least 3 weeks off. Because I don't believe anybody lays on their deathbed wishing they had worked more.
Agreed.
Spent
Yeah.
less time with their family.
Agreed. And I think if you have workers that are happier, and who's not happy taking a vacation, they'll be more productive. I know I come back hitting the ground running after my vacation. That's why Deb Green's.
Do you think that people don't take vacation because, like, for me, it's not worth it if I'm not leaving Atlanta?
Yeah.
I don't want to sit around the house.
Sure.
Like, it's not fun. So if people can't afford to go on an actual vacation, like you guys have kids, that's really difficult to plan.
But I think even if it's a staycation, if Longoria stayed home, sit on the lazy boy, watch your Spurs.
Yep.
Yeah, that's fine. That's a good vacation.
Barbecue every day.
Sleep in. You got to recharge the batteries. I'm talking about you, Debbie. You haven't had a day off yet this year.
You tell my boss that.
I am your boss. You need to take vacation. Chuck, fly Buford in from Kentucky. He's going to fill in for Deb to get some vacation.
I'll just leave the empty chair there. It'll be the same.
It'll be the same thing, and you'll save money.
But I'd like to see Buford. It'd be nice to see him. The show would suffer with Deb on vacation.
I'll print a picture and I'll just
put it on
face on the chair.
Yeah, I mean, Chuck, you take enough time off. I'm not saying you take too much, but you know when to recharge your battery.
Oh yeah.
And Longoria, you could probably take some more time off. I think I could see you.
Yeah, I feel bad for him. Every time he has to take days off, though, it's usually to just take care of the girls or stay home.
Sure.
It's not like you guys get
not
to go
party
somewhere.
time. Who gets more vacation, you or your wife, Chuck?
Oh, she gets way more than I do.
Chuck, Longoria?
I think I do.
Do you?
Yeah.
Good.
I think I do. I mean, we get about the same, but I think,
a couple more. Yeah, I have unlimited.
She makes more money than I do, so
that's going to end. By the way, that unlimited PTO thing is going to end this year. There's no way, because there are people 2 dials down that are just crushing it. There's people on this station that are just abusing the crap out of it.
Oh, I know.
Give someone an inch, Longoria.
Take a mile.
I'll take an inch.
That did not sound good.
Yeah. Anyway.
I thought we were talking about something else.
Anywho, when we come back after news, weather, and traffic, who knows what we're going to talk about. On Twitter and Instagram, at Mark Arum, Facebook, Mark Arum WSB. Don't forget the Mark Arum Show podcast available on iTunes and WSBradio.com.
The Mark Arum Show is performed before a live studio audience.
I want this town to be near you.
I literally wish I had 6 hours on the air tonight. That is how much stuff we've got to cover. Hey, happy Monday, everybody. Mark Arum and the Bananas with you till 8 in the p.m. This is just a monster show. We've got Johnny Kilbasa with a fast food review. We are going to discuss the new macaroni and cheese from Chick-fil-A. The folks at CFA were nice enough to bring us some of the first off the assembly line. We're going to have the return of Movie Monday in the second hour of the show. We've got so much going on. Olive Garden, breaking news in Olive Garden, Longoria. A lot of food today on the show. A lot of food, which is what I like. But we're going to start off, producer Deb Green, the executive producer of the Mark Arum Show. Every Monday and Wednesday we play Millennial Match Game at the start of the show.
Yes.
But folks want to put me under the microscope, so we're doing a version of Millennial Match Game reverse today.
Yeah, special reverse edition of Millennial Match Game, and we have the category today is modern slang. So remember a couple weeks ago we talked about popular slang back in the day. So we put a flip on that. We had our slang expert, Randalicious, come in here. She's going to throw modern slang terms at you. Okay. You're going to have to try to figure out, do you have any idea what Randy is saying?
Okay, and these are like 2019
This is
slang.
stuff that Randy says every day in the newsroom.
Randy
this is like the cool kids type of lingo. Okay. You're a cool kid, Mark. You can do this.
I don't even think when I was a kid I was a cool kid. But I'll try. So I'm under the microscope.
You're the millennial.
It's good. Yeah, I'm the millennial under the microscope. But it's going to work the same. We're going to have contestants on the phone.
Yes.
And they have to guess whether or not I know what the slang means. Basically.
Absolutely. That's right.
All right. Let's meet our contestants. Matt joins us in Atlanta. Matt, welcome to Reverse Millennial Match Game. How are you, sir?
Doing well. How's it going?
Excellent. You ready for this Reverse Millennial Match Game?
Yeah, let's do it. I'm on microscope.
There you go. Steven's taking on Matt. How are you, Steven?
Hey, brother. I'm doing great. Yourself?
Excellent. All right, so Reverse Millennial Match Game. We're gonna hear modern slang. You don't have to know what it means, guys. You just have to guess whether or not I'll know. Okay. All right, and for this program, Deb's going to play my part. You're going to host this show. All right. Hit it, Longo.
Let's play Millennial Match Game.
All right.
All right, are you ready?
I'm ready.
Are you ready, Randy?
I'm ready.
All right, so Andrew has the audio. First up is Matt. Matt, will Mark know what number 1 is?
Did you just hear that? Yo, that was a banger.
That was a banger.
Yeah.
Will Mark know what
Yeah.
banger is? Yes? He says yes. Mark, do you know what a banger is?
Say it one more time for me, Randy.
Man, that was a banger right there.
I get no context. Like
That was the context.
Are you in a
like,
club?
yo, did you just hear that? That was a banger.
I mean, I say this.
I'm gonna say that was that means. Wait, what did Matt guess? Yes or
Matt
no?
said yes.
Yeah.
That's a great song, a dope song.
Ding, ding, ding.
Hey, yes, you got that one right. Matt's on the board with 1.
See, in 1987, we would have been referring to someone that was overweight. Like,
Whoa.
Oh, look at that banger. All right, so but
All
language
right.
changed. All right, who's up?
All right, Steven is up next. Steven, do you think Mark will understand this word, number 2?
So, meet me outside after church, okay? I bet.
Bet. Do you think Mark will understand what bet means?
Yeah, that's a bet. He'll know.
Yes. Steven says yes.
Yeah, that's like for sure. Yeah, bet. I'll see you. I'll meet you at the club. I'll meet you after church, whatever the heck you just said.
Randalicious?
Yeah. Am I right?
You are right. Ding,
Yes.
ding, ding, ding.
All right, I am a cool
See,
kid.
Mark is a cool kid.
I am
All
a
tied
cool
up
kid.
at 1 apiece. We're going back to Matt.
Reverse
All right.
millennial match game, by the way.
Reverse
I am
millennial
under the
match game.
microscope. Here we go.
All right, Matt, next up is number 3.
I was at the mall. I looked at this dude's shoes, and I was like, curved.
Curve. Randy was like, curve. Do you think Mark will understand curve?
No.
Don't look at me, Mark.
Did she? I need to. Did you say douche canoe? What did you
There
say?
you go.
What?
Say it again. Number
I
3.
said I was at the mall, right? And I looked at this dude's shoes, and I was like, curve.
I heard douche canoe. I was like, what's a douche canoe?
No.
All right, say it one more time.
I was at the mall looking at this dude's shoes.
Dude's shoes,
and
okay.
I was like, curve.
Curve.
Did
Matt said no.
I'm gonna say curve is an insult. Like, oh, those are so out of style. Those are
Like
not.
whack?
Those they're not good. They're douche canoe shoes. They're not good.
Randalicious?
Okay, Mark, yes, you're right. It's
Really?
to reject someone.
All right, no point
Yeah,
for
you
Matt on that
curving them.
one.
You're rejecting like, look at your shoes. That's whack. Next.
Oh,
Yes.
so you curve it like a
Yeah.
curveball. Like, whoop.
Next.
All right.
There you go.
Exactly.
See, you're
All
doing
right,
pretty
I
good
am
so
cool.
far.
All right,
All right,
getting
no
it.
point for Matt, though. Steven is up next. Steven, will Mark understand number 4?
Ooh, hey, Zaddy.
Zaddy. Will Mark know what Zaddy is?
Daddy?
Zaddy.
Say it again, Randy. Say it so he.
I was like, ooh, hey, Zaddy.
Oh, no, he won't know.
No, okay. Steven says no. Mark. Zaddy.
Zaddy kind of rhymes with daddy, so maybe Randy would call her sugar daddy a zaddy. Is it for a sugar daddy?
Like Big Husky?
Oh, y'all trying to. I'm sorry. That is incorrect, Mark.
No?
It's not a sugar daddy. Zaddy with a Z is an attractive man. Like, ooh, Zaddy.
So you would use it with Big Husky. So
I am going to keep it cute because we're on air.
All right, so Steven got the point on that one.
all right. Round 2 of Reverse Millennial Match Game continues. Deb Green, what's the score?
Matt 1, Steven 2. It is Matt's turn.
All right, so again, if you're just joining us, I'm under the microscope tonight. Randy from the digital desk has come up with current hip slang phrases.
Ew.
And Matt and Steven have to guess whether or not I know what the phrases are. And I'm impressed
You're
with my
doing pretty
performance
good.
so
You've
far.
been doing great.
All right.
All right, Matt, you're up next. Will Mark know number 5?
You know, the food truck coming, right? So I figure, like, if I finesse the dude real quick, we can all eat.
All right, so that is finesse, right, Randy? Finesse. Will
Finesse
Mark
game
know what
on
finesse
strong.
is?
No.
Matt says no.
So, like, I think the actual definition of finesse could work here, right? Like,
God, here we go.
like when I was working the snack bar at the bowling alley when I was in high school and college, like girls would finesse me for free food. So I'm going to say flirt to get free food.
Oh, my God.
Yeah?
Ding, ding, ding.
Yeah.
Yes, you manipulate the situation to get
Yeah.
what you want.
Yeah.
No point for Matt on that one, but good job.
That's kind of what finesse actually means.
Yes, it does.
I don't think that's
It's a slang.
Yeah, I don't
it's
think
a
that's
true
slang. I think
definition.
that's proper use of
I didn't
English.
pick the words.
Okay, all right.
All right, Steven is up next. Steven, will Mark understand this word? Number 6.
Okay, Debster, I see you flexing. Go on, girl.
Flex. So you've probably heard this, flex. Will Mark understand flex, Steven?
I don't think so, no.
No. All right. Steven says no. Mark, flex.
Use it in a sentence again for me, Randy, if you don't mind.
Okay, Debster, I see you over there flexing, girl.
I want to change my answer.
Can we let him change his answer?
Yeah, of course. I haven't guessed yet.
All right.
Yes, he will know what that is.
All right, so we often have to tell Chuck to stop flexing in front of the mirror in Erickson's office. I don't know if it's because of the
no mirrors in there.
If it's because of the webcam that Eric's got in there, I don't know what's going on. Say it one more time, Randy. I'm sorry.
Okay, Debster, I see you over there flexing, girl.
I think just looking good, right? Like you're out. You look sharp. You look
sharp.
Whatever.
He said sharp. I'm sorry. Yes, Mark.
Right.
Ding, ding, ding.
Yeah.
You're showing off. You're looking good.
Yeah.
Or looking sharp.
Yeah.
So outdated.
But
anyway.
on a serious tip, Chuck, stop flexing in that mirror. It's awkward.
We can all see.
Yeah, that works.
Your office is right next to Crystal Wheeler's. It's kind of uncomfortable.
I try to keep the shades drawn.
All right. Millennial Match Game Reverse Edition continues,
Yes.
Deb.
All right. Back to Matt, who desperately needs a point here. Matt, will Mark know what number 7 is?
Going down memory lane, all I gotta say is the glow up is real.
Glow up. Will Mark know what a glow up is?
I want to say no, but every time I've said no, I've been wrong. So I'm going to say yes.
Say yes on that one. Mark, do you know what a glow up is?
Glow with a G.
Glow up.
Give me one more time live, Randy.
Yeah, glow up. Going down memory lane, all I gotta say is the glow up is real, honey.
You've probably seen this on Instagram a lot.
I have not. I follow Longoria's mom on Instagram.
I bet she's got one.
She hasn't thrown glow up out there. One more time, Randy. I'm so sorry.
I'm going down memory lane, and all I gotta say is the glow up is real.
All right, so memory lane. I'm going to use that and work off of that and say, all right, so back in 1987, I had a mullet and I was not very attractive looking. But I got better with age, and my glow up was real. I got better with age. That's what I'm going to say, like a fine wine.
Randy?
Ding, ding, ding. You got it, Mark.
That's right.
Oh, my God.
You haven't seen that on Instagram?
Knew that.
No, I've never.
I know your girlfriend has.
But I just, maybe. All right, that's the end of round 2 of Millennial Match Game. What's the score?
Matt 2, Steven 3.
By the way, I have no idea what's coming at me. I'm just that cool. Reverse Millennial Match Game, final round. I'm in the hot seat. Deb Green, what's the score and who's up?
All right, Matt is 2, Steven with 3. It is Steven's turn. Steven, do you think Mark will understand number 8?
I got tickets to go see the Braves. Gucci.
Gucci. Do you think Mark will understand what Gucci is?
Yes.
Yes. All right, Mark. Gucci.
Like I'm living my best life. I mean, I think Gucci stuff's kind of old, but
Randy?
Yeah. Yeah. So Gucci, no, Mark. Gucci is meaning that, okay, cool, that worked. Bet, great, cool.
Oh, so it's just like an affirmation. Yeah.
Randy, hey, I'm bringing a Chick-fil-A today. Okay, Gucci.
Okay.
Bam.
It's kind of like maybe gotcha. Is it Gucci?
Sort of, but not as lame.
All right, so I got that one wrong.
So
All
no
right.
point for Steven on that one. We're back to Matt. All right, Matt, you need this point. Will Mark understand number 9?
Man, look at old E.T.Z. coming up here looking like old head ass.
All right, that one was kind of hard. Head ass. Yes. Will
Head
Mark
ass.
understand? Matt, will Mark understand head ass?
Let's go with yes.
Yes. All right, Mark.
Say it to me live.
It's just so funny.
Because you're talking about Edgar, so I'm like putting
and I
that.
love Edgar, but I'm
Yeah.
like, well, man, look at old E.T.Z. old head ass coming up in here. So just take all of that and
All right.
easy old head
All right,
ass.
so I'm going to say E.T.Z., so it's Edgar, who's got no derriere whatsoever. So he's got a head for an ass. So that's what, if someone's got no booty, they're a head ass.
Is that right, Randy?
Absolutely not.
No? What-
a head ass is just kind of like you cracking a joke, kind of cringeworthy, like looking at, like it's like you're making a joke. You kind of dissing him a little bit on head ass.
So you're not making fun of Edgar's tush.
No, I love
All right,
Edgar's
okay,
tush.
very
All
good.
right,
All right.
no point. No point for that one, Matt. We'll go back to Steven. All right, Steven, do you think Mark will know number 10?
So no, for real, listen. I got these panties for like $5 or $27, like no cap.
All right, Steven, no cap. Will Mark know no cap?
No.
No. All right, Steven says
do
no.
it real quick
Yeah,
again,
no
Randy.
cap. So like I went to the store, to the mall, and I got these underwear 5 for $27. No cap.
No cap.
Like it didn't hit, you didn't reach your max.
Oh, yeah. Shoot, I'm sorry, I didn't understand, but yes, he will know it.
He will know that. All right.
I don't know.
All right.
I don't
Anyway,
know. I
Mark.
disagree. Like, you're not going to reach the limit on your rush card? Like, you've got no cap?
The rush card. This guy right here. This guy right here. No caps means like, seriously, I'm not lying. Seriously, no cap.
Yeah.
For real.
For real.
Yeah, for real.
All right, that's it. That's the end.
Steven, you shouldn't have switched it over there.
I'm sorry. What's the final score, Deb Green?
All right, Matt 2, Steven 3.
But good news for both of them,
Yeah,
perhaps?
good news for both of you. You both got a pair of tickets to Thursday's round for the Tour Championship next week at East Lake Golf Club.
How about that, guys?
Yes.
Yeah, that's pretty cool. All right, hang on the line. Flex and Low T is going to get some info from you. That was Reverse Millennial Match Game. Thank
Good job,
you, Randy.
Yes, thank you for letting me play.
I faded toward the end. I started off strong, but then I was all head ass, and I didn't know what was going on. Still to come, Johnny Kilbasa with a fast food review. We got breaking news in Olive Garden world. We'll tell you about that as well. Hang tight. This is the Mark Arum Show. Welcome back to the show. Johnny Kilbasa coming up with a fast food review in just a little bit. What is the first movie you saw with your significant others? Do you guys remember yours, Longoria? No
idea. It was 20 years ago. She thinks it's Kill Bill, but
that's a very romantic movie. Chuck?
Gone with the Wind.
Really? Oh, at the Fox Theater. Yeah. I do remember that. You're such a romantic cat. Deb Green.
Whatever the radio station was promoting that week.
You don't remember?
We used to have screenings every week. Whatever it was promoting that week.
Be at the movies. B98.5 at the movies?
Different station,
Okay, good. Jeff's in Lawrenceville. Jeff, welcome to the Mark Arum Show.
Hey, thanks. Regular listener, first-time caller.
Welcome aboard, my friend.
To your other point earlier, I think the total payout for that first date was about $11.
Back in the day. Nice.
Mahogany was the movie.
That sounds familiar. Give me a quick rundown of Mahogany.
Diana Ross, follow-up to Lady Sings the Blues. She's a model, high-end model in Mahogany.
Oh, interesting. Diana Ross. That's old. You're old, my friend.
I am. That was 1975.
1975. $11. Where did you remember where you went to dinner before the movie? That would have been interesting.
A&W.
Oh, wow. Look at the memory on Jeff. Dang. I think Jeff's in running for star of the show. That's pretty awesome. I would never remember that. Denise is in Smyrna. D. Nice. Welcome to the show.
Hey, how are you, Mark?
Excellent. What's going on?
Not much. I was talking about the first movie you saw with your significant other.
Yes.
So my husband and I saw Fatal Attraction.
Oh, no. Is that the worst first date movie ever?
Probably. It was the only first date I had with him. So.
Oh, well, there you go. But
we're still married after 30 years.
I was about to say, that was probably 30 years ago. Wow.
It was 30 years ago.
Do you, like, when that comes on, do you like nudge him and say, hey, you remember, Chuck, we saw this movie? It was our first movie?
Actually, I don't think we've watched it since. But
oh, yeah, I wouldn't.
No, he remembers. Yeah, and he says to tell you hello.
Oh, hello, Mr. Denise's husband.
Lou. Yeah, his name's
Lou.
Lou.
Excellent. Hi, Lou.
He says hi.
Excellent. All right, Denise, always a pleasure, my friend.
Yes, we enjoy your show.
Thank you so much. You can listen at home like Denise, by the way. Just use your Amazon Alexa, or if you don't have that, the WSB Radio app. Mark Arum Show, available 24/7 on the app as well. When we come back, more of Movie Monday, the first movie you saw with your significant other, Johnny Kilbasa with a fast food review.
Hey there, this is Patrick Warburton, and you are listening to the Mark Arum Show. Who, by the way, stole my Jesus fish.
He packed in the animals 2 by 2, the ox, a camel, and a kangaroo. Packed him in that ox so tight, I couldn't get no sleep that night. Rolling Stones, Shep and Ham, tell them about that master plan. Oh, my Lord, 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 Lord.
My whole crew here, all the bananas at your beck and call till 8 in the p.m. The question very simply, what was the first movie you saw with your significant other? The data is in, collected by Deb Green, producer of the Mark Arum Show. How much does it cost? The average cost of dinner, drinks, and a movie for 2 people in Georgia, a shade under hundo, $99.39. That's expensive. Like, if you do that every week, I'll do the math for you, Deb. That's $5,100 a year on date night. That's a lot of money. Can't do that every weekend.
That is a lot. Movies are ridiculous now.
I didn't pay for dinner this weekend. It was a rare weekend. So Maya, on Friday when I got off the air, she ordered Chinese. She paid for it. Saturday, went out to dinner with Sanjay. He paid for my dinner at the Thai place.
As he should have.
As he should have. And then Sunday, what did I do yesterday for Sunday? I remember what I had for dinner yesterday.
Did you go to John Mayer with Sanjay?
I did not go to John Mayer with Sanjay.
It
was nice. So I saved $100. I didn't have to go to... Actually, I saved a lot of money because Maya and I never go to the movies.
And then you got to put in, like, for me and Chuck, we have kids. Babysitters.
Babysitter money. Exactly right.
$12 an hour?
Well, Chuck's got sister-in-laws. They should watch for free.
Oh, yeah.
And you got a mother-in-law.
I'm a little lucky with that.
Yeah.
Get some free babies.
Yeah,
the
exactly
mother-in-law
right.
doesn't do it.
So what was the first movie you saw with your significant other? Mac, again, one more time, Mac, you there?
Yes, sir.
All right. The first movie you saw with your significant other. What you got?
It's Guardian of the Galaxy.
Oh, nice. Interesting choice.
I love that rat or whatever it is.
Yeah.
Raccoon.
Rocket.
Yeah. The trash panda. The little trash panda.
Yeah. This is one of the things.
That was good stuff.
The Guardian of the Galaxy 2 is even better than the first one.
The second one, the sequel was better. Yeah, I agree. It's rare that a sequel is better. But yeah, that was...
Yeah.
You know what movie I watched today before I went to sleep? Defending Your Life with Albert Brooks. Have you guys seen that? It's one of my favorite movies of all time. Albert Brooks dies in a car crash. This is like an early 90s movie. And instead of going straight to heaven, he goes to Judgment City. And basically, they have clips of his life, and they decide whether or not he had a good enough life to go on to, whatever you believe in. Otherwise, they send you back to Earth and you're reincarnated to something else. And it's a fantastic movie. And I don't want a sequel to this, but I think they could remake it because it's set in like the early 90s. So Judgment City, they made it to be like Los Angeles in 1991. And it was like things that are so out of date now. I'm like, they could remake that. Don't do a sequel, but have like Ben Stiller play the Albert Brooks character and just reshoot it, but have Judgment City be 2019 instead of 1991. I highly recommend that movie. It's one of my favorite movies of all time. Johnny's in Kennesaw. Johnny, welcome to the program.
Hey, thanks, Mark.
What's up, buddy?
Defending Your Life. Is that the one with the where the female lead is eating pie? Like she eats 100 pies or something?
Yeah, it's Meryl Streep played the love interest. Yeah, it was such a good movie. So good.
That was solid. Yeah, so the first that I saw with my wife was, I think, Transformers.
More than meets the eye. I've never seen any of the Transformer movies.
Really?
I didn't play with Transformers as a kid. I never saw them. I'm like anti-Transformers. Yeah,
wow.
I don't know why.
They were so cool to play with back in the day.
Yeah, I guess I was just a little too old for them. Like they came out just as I was growing out of toys.
Yeah.
So I'm a couple years older than you. That makes sense.
Yeah.
I was like, nah, never. And I've just never latched onto the Transformers. That's why Fred Blankenship this morning, I was mad at him. He's like, oh, Mark Arum back in the day had his Transformers lunchbox.
I heard that, and you're like, no.
I was like, get out of here, Fred. I don't Transformers. Yeah, I was not a Transformers kid. I don't know what else was going on.
GoBots? Were you into GoBots?
No, none of that stuff.
That's the cheap ones.
Exactly.
None of that stuff. 404-872-0751 800 WSB Talk.
And now, on the Mark Arum Show, it's time for the Fast Food Review.
Joining us live on the Greasy Salty Hotline from parts unknown, height unknown, weight, we do not want to know. Johnny Kilbasa and the ever so popular Fast Food Review. How you doing, Jonathan?
I'm doing great, Mark Arum. I try never to get fat and happy. I try to be one or the other because I'm wrapped in bacon. I'm here for the take, and I'm covered with cheese, and I aim to please on a Monday.
What's on the menu tonight, my pal?
Speaking of fat and happy, Mark, when you're on the top of the mountain, there's one thing you can do. There's two things you can do. You can get fat, you can get happy, or you can keep staying hungry. And I think the word on the street is that Chick-fil-A's chicken sandwich might have got a little fat and happy because there's a new kid on the block, and it's bigger and juicier, and it's not going anywhere, Mark.
You're talking Popeye's new chicken sandwich, I believe, correct?
I'm talking about Popeye's brand new chicken sandwich, Mark. It's going for the gusto. It's going to climb the mountain. It's saying, hey, your chicken sandwich got nothing on ours. What do you think?
Alewine had it for breakfast this morning. And, of course, he had two. He had the spicy and the original, or the regular. And he toasted off the spicy before I even got to work. But he heated up. And Alewine, I trust his fast food judgment. I mean, 90% of his diet is fast food. And he was really impressed with the Popeye chicken sandwich.
I'm really impressed with the Popeye's chicken sandwich, too. They're modeling it after the best chicken sandwich on the market. except they made it a little bigger and a little butterier, just like you would expect from something coming from down the street at Popeyes.
I was a little surprised they went with the brioche bun. That seems a little hoity-toity for Popeyes, brioche.
I think they went brioche because you can cram more butter into a brioche bread than a normal bun.
True.
So they're going heavy on the taste, heavy on the greasiness, and heavy on the everything in between, Mark. Your Instagram post got me about 3,000 followers this morning. Thanks for shouting me out, dude.
Johnny
Kielbasa rocks on Instagram.
Exactly right. So Deb's going to work on getting Popeyes to bring us in because there's no real convenient Popeyes for me to come before the show.
I'll see what I can do.
So Deb hooked up Chick-fil-A this morning, and Johnny, give me the breaking news sounder here, Longoria. Months ago, Johnny Kielbasa was the first to tell you about the mac and cheese offering at Chick-fil-A when they started doing the test marketing. And today it launched nationwide. We had it in, and I was impressed. It was solid. Again, folks, don't eat and drive this thing. This is a side you got to wait till you get home.
You can't put your thigh up against the steering wheel and use two hands to spoon it in while you're going about 45 miles an hour?
I mean, you can, but there's a high rate of failure there. It's good enough to wait. Just wait till you get home to savor the goodness. This is something you don't want to just slam in your gullet. You want to take this spoonful by spoonful. It's rich, it's creamy, it's very good. I was very impressed with it. Here's something I want to pick your brain at, Johnny Kielbasa. So Olive Garden has what's called their never-ending pasta pass, and they're doing it differently this year. So if you go on to olivegarden.com, I guess, and for
that's my homepage, by the way.
Yeah, for $100, you can get $100 plus tax, 9 weeks of unlimited pasta, soup, and bread, salads, and breadsticks for $100, okay? So there's 24,000 people that go online. This year, the first 50 to log on will have the opportunity to purchase the lifetime pasta pass for an additional $400. So basically $500 plus tax. 50 people will get unlimited pasta, soup, salad, and breadsticks for life. The question, I'll start with Longoria.
Yes.
I even if you're not a Olive Garden fan, $500 for unlimited food for the rest of your life, you got to do that, right? I mean, you just have
at least once a week.
You just have to get that card. Just for the financial sense of it. I mean, I'm not a huge Olive Garden fan, but I'll eat spaghetti and meatballs and salad for the rest of my life for $500. Chuck, you got to do that, right?
Yeah, absolutely.
Yeah,
my daughter loves Olive Garden,
and you'll be weighing about 500 pounds in about a year.
Well, true, but I guess there's not really an Olive Garden close to me, so I wouldn't go too many times. But financially speaking, I mean, not to get all Clark Howard on you, but you can eat at a restaurant for free for the rest of your life for $500. I think you have to do it, no matter what the restaurant is.
Yes, Mark.
I mean, am I wrong, Johnny?
Yeah. No, you're not wrong, Mark. Especially if you don't cook a lot, then I guess it's worth investing the $500.
But I mean, even if you do cook a lot, that's a free meal whenever you want. You could abuse it and go twice a day for lunch and dinner. So here's what you got to do, folks. Pastapass.com, Thursday, August 15th at 1:55 p.m. That's when you go on. And then the first 50 people to buy the Never-Ending Pasta Pass, which is for 9 weeks, usually for $100, the first 50 will get a chance to get it for life.
Set your alarm clock now, Atlanta.
Everyone's speechless.
I know. Before you know it.
Everyone's. I want.
Speechless.
I think I want to do this.
I feel like I'd do that for my father. He would take advantage of that.
Well, I don't. 500 eating free for the rest of your life for $500 is a no-brainer. I think.
Yeah.
All right, you guys. I'm
going to get it for my daughter.
Right,
her lifespan is very.
It doesn't sound like
hopefully
everybody's
long.
excited as you are.
Yeah, I'm intrigued. I wouldn't say I'm excited. I'm intrigued. I would weigh a lot of weight. I mean, you can't get a low
it's for
calorie.
lifetime. You don't have to knock it all $500 off in 1 year.
Yeah, but who knows how long I'm going to live?
Well,
I gotta
that's
get
true. That is true.
Johnny K, we appreciate you as always, and
If the pasta bar is high, baby, so am I. Follow me on Twitter and Instagram and listen to the Sausage Hot Podcast on any pod app or JohnnyKielbasa.com.
All right, just to recap, Johnny says, good job, Popeyes, on their new chicken sandwich. Hopefully we'll get it in studio in just a couple of weeks. All things Kielbasa on JohnnyKielbasa.com. Appreciate you, bruh.
Anytime, bruh.
There he is, Johnny K and the Fast Food Review. We're going to come back. The first movie you saw with your significant other. 404-872-0750. 1-800-WSB Talk on Twitter and Instagram at Mark Arum. Don't forget, you can go to WSBradio.com right now and register for the free gas giveaway. We're giving up to $1,000 away in free gas. Just go to WSBradio.com or the WSB Radio app to register today. Final segment, we got to hit it and quit it real quick. First movie you saw with your significant other on a movie Monday. Jim's in Lilburn. Jim, what do you have?
I'm thinking this is a movie you've never seen, 84 Charing Cross Road.
Never heard of it. What was it?
It was a relationship that was built up between a book collector in New York and a bookseller in Britain for 20 years.
Sounds like a thriller.
No, it's not. It's a romantic whatever.
All right, I'll check it out. I like books. I like romantic stuff. Becky's in Dunwoody. Becky, first movie you and your significant other ever saw?
It was first movie, and it was first date, called The Last Brooklyn Exit, and I wonder if you've seen it.
No, let me Google it. Tell her who was in it.
Jennifer Jason Leigh plays a prostitute by the name of Fra La La, and it was one of her first in 1989.
Last Exit to Brooklyn is the proper title. Last Exit to Brooklyn.
Yeah,
Jennifer Jason
right.
Leigh. All right. I've never heard of it, but it looks pretty good. It won 6 awards. It's got a 6.8 on the Longoria meter, so that's good. Bryant's in Marietta. Bryant, first movie you and your significant other saw together.
Mark, Promise to Be Fast. 2-part story. We saw Due Date. The Zach Galifianakis and Robert Downey Jr. movie.
Oh, I like that movie. That was pretty funny.
Yeah. It was hilarious. Like, we cracked up the whole time. So funny. Fast forward 4 years. We're married. Christmas time with my in-laws. And we're like, hey, we'll bust out this movie. We'll watch it. It'll be great. Got to a certain scene. We just got up and turned it off. We're like, never mind.
Oh, yeah,
we'll
yeah.
put something else on.
Absolutely
Pink Panther,
right.
I don't know.
Have you, speaking of comedies, have you seen the trailer for Boys, I think it is?
Oh,
Seth
yeah.
Rogen?
Yeah.
That looks amazing.
You haven't seen it?
No.
On Netflix,
the movie?
Right? Oh, no, the movie.
Yeah, no.
Oh, okay.
It's kind of like an updated Superbad, I think.
Yeah.
It looks phenomenal. Jeff's in Snellville. Jeff, welcome to the show.
Well, I saw Medea Boo Halloween.
And you got married after that?
No. my girlfriend has a sense of humor.
And she stayed with you after taking her Medea Boo Halloween.
Yes.
All right. Bless her heart. Bless your heart, Jeff.
Yes, absolutely.
All right. Happy Monday, buddy. Yeah. What should you know? What Boys will be the first movie that mine and I go to see together.
There you go.
Isn't that crazy? We've been dating almost 2 years and we've not gone to the movies yet.
No,
just not our thing.
I guess not.
No, not our thing. But look how much money I've saved on the movies with Xfinity On Demand. So many movies and TV shows I can watch whenever and wherever. Longo, let's hit that star of the show button, buddy.
And now, are you guys ready for the Mark Arum star of the show?
All right, Longoria, since you're not going to get it, I'm going to let you be the judge. There are 3 contestants for star of the show. Deb Green, who got us the Chick-fil-A. Randy, who provided the Millennial Match Game reversal today, or me and my performance of Millennial Match Game. Who gets star of the show?
Deborah.
Deb Green gets us star of the show for the delicious Chick-fil-A mac and cheese. Yeah. And they brought in nuggets and cookies. And
I have to say thank you to Chick-fil-A. They made all that happen in like an hour and a half. They were really excited to come up here.
Well, enjoy star of the show, Deb Green, even though you didn't enjoy the delicious Chick-fil-A. She's like, I had an apple.
Did you eat it off a plate with a fork and a knife?
Good job, Jake. On Twitter and Instagram at Mark Arum, Facebook Mark Arum WSB. In the meantime, go to sleep, little baby.
Me and the devil makes 3. Don't need no other loving baby. Go to sleep, you little baby.
Guests of the Mark Arum Show stay at the All Suite Omni Hotel, located in the heart of Chicago's Magnificent Mile.